Greetings students, here are some general remarks about your book Headway Plus. It is an intermediate level. As you know, and in every first unit of any given book, the first unit is a quick review of what you have already knew and studied. However, this unit is a review with a twist. It has a quiz of your general information. The rest concentrates on strengthening your other linguistic skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Remember always that the title of each unit is a clue or hint of what to expect of this unit. So, happy reading and listening from your CD. Enjoy. Unit 2 concentrates on the most important and used tense, present tense with its diversities, the way to make passive statements, and how to write dates and numbers. It concentrates also on developing your skills as English language learners, or in short ELL. Grammar reference attached at the end of the book and records on your CD are there for your help. Use them abundantly. Unit 3 gives a glimpse about past tenses, making passive statements in the past. Increase your knowledge about arts and literature, as well as the correct grammatical way to give opinions. Unit 4 concentrates on the grey zone of English, which is modal verbs, part 1, especially how to express obligation and permission. Along with that, we will know about nationality and how to make requests and offer. Unit 5 focuses on future forms, types of this tense, words to know your way regarding whether as a social gesture. Finally, since future is for things yet to come, it discusses your traveling plans, since traveling abroad requires planning. Unit 6 tackles a problematic area for ELL students: how to say what they like and dislike. How comes verb patterns, how to describe food, towns, and people, using right adjectives and signs and sounds. Unit 7 tackles the trap for any non-native English language speakers, which is present perfect. But worry not, the book is your friend. Just pass your eyes on pages and you will master it in no time. To tease you a little, to make you perfect your present perfect, the book teaches you active and passive voices of this tense. Phrasal verbs, by them, verbs that have a preposition attached to them, are also discussed in this unit. And finally, a speech lesson on how to use and what to say on phones when you speaking on phones. Unit 8 talks about conditional sentences, time clauses about adjectives, and finally how to make suggestions. It is all part of making you a better English language speaker. Unit 9, we initiate the second part of modal verbs that we discussed at Unit 4, especially how to express probability using these modal verbs. We know about adjectives associated with humans, and finally how to use the tense so do I, neither do I, in positive and negative statements. Unit 10 speaks about present perfect again, this time on continuous present perfect. Another ELL problematic area. What are time expressions used in language, the compound nouns, and how to express quantities. At Unit 11, we will talk about indirect questions, how to make questions. We talk about your bodies, and surprise, surprise, we leave the safe zone of standard English and dive freely into the gray zone that is informal English at speaking. Finally, at Unit 12, we talk about reported speech and the verbs used to report speech, how to communicate with others about events of life such as birth, marriage, and death. Last but surely not least, how to say sorry and how to apologize. A final remark: this book has many pages. Don't be intimidated by its number. It is consisted mostly of exercises, reading passages, and an activity book to master all what you have said. All is under control, as I have said. All what I have been talking about are the general remarks, the general headlines. So, in order to dive more and to know more about the subject of this book, I suggest you to read the book, listen to CD, or as young people, depending heavily on technology, you may make a visit to the website of the book. Hope I wasn't a heavy guest. Wishing you all the best.